Hi everyone, Daisy here with day 1 of the 30 Days of Sketches 5 with Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. We're using this lovely sketch from Sketches in Time, and I'm also playing along with the paper issue Spring Crop. So there's a lot going on this page. I have been struggling with scrapbooking lately, so I needed kind of all of the inspiration I could get. The sketch is one I've used before, and it is really fun. You get lots of photos on. I am going to flip the sketch to the right, I think. I don't know, so that the banners are all up on the top of the page. Just for something a little different. And I chose to use these school photos of my son, and they're 3 years in a row. I think it's 2015, 2016, and 2017. So he was in, oh my gosh, I don't know, I can't math. 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I think? Or is it 7th, 8th, and 9th? I don't remember. But anyhow, I'm just cutting these down to, I think, 2.5 by 3.5 or 3, just to make them so that I could put a lot of layers behind it. And let me find my paper here. The challenge that I'm doing from the Spring Crop is the Bohemian Rhapsody challenge. You had to use 5 pattern papers and at least 3 die cuts. And I definitely get that on this page. It's all about being colorful and everything, so I kind of fail on that part of it, but I do use 5 pattern papers and 3 die cuts, so all of my colors are just a little muted. So yeah, so technically I fit the challenge, but it's a little bit of a fudge there on my part. And for the Spring Crop, if you didn't know, Paper Issues, the Friends and Fans Facebook group is on Facebook, obviously, and the Spring Crop challenges are open until April 5th, so you can enter. Now, for Christy's Beautiful Life, she is crazy, crazy. I love her to death, and I love her layout, so I'm excited when she does 30 Days of Sketches. And I have always tried to play along before, but I've never like committed to 30 days. I'm gonna try to do that this month, which now makes me feel crazy because with everything going on in homeschooling, I just, yeah, I don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to give it a try. So the lighting in my videos are going to be a little different because I am actually working in the same room that they're doing school in. So I can't like turn on my studio lights and everything, but it seems like this one's okay. So hopefully most of the time it'll be okay. And then I'm also having problems finding time to take photos of my layouts at the end. So, you know, bear with me during this weird time. It's just, I'm babysitting the neighbor girl too, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So I don't always get, you know, time to take really great photos. So yeah, that's just the way it's going to be for now. But anyhow, I am using, so I had some scrap papers on my, no, did I? Scrap papers? Or no, I pulled a lot of these out as full pieces. And this one here is from Pink Fresh Studio. I think I have one from Love Notes from Doodlebug. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Actually, I have a couple from Love Notes from Doodlebug. And I can't remember where that pink polka dot one, the light pink one, came from. And I can't find it right now. So anyhow, oh, it's that one. That one is Heidi Swap Art Walk. And these are all in the shop now. I'm not sure which of these papers are still available, but there are quite a few, you know, still available. And if you order, you can use my code Daisy20 to get 20% off. And also Cassie is doing an amazing job shipping out super fast, so if you're getting a little stir crazy and just want some new stuff to play with, it's a great way to do it. So I'm just layering up behind my photo. I put some, like a gray wood grain that is from Doodlebug directly behind the photo, and then a kind of like turquoisey aqua color. What are we calling these colors now, by the way? It's not really teal, it's not really turquoise, it's not really mint. I don't know. What are we calling it? Like, I feel like I call it something different every time, but it's always the same color. Excuse me. And that we're going to go with aqua for this one is also, I think, Doodlebug's Love Notes. Oh no, it's Pink Paisley Lucky Us, page 12. And then I'm using this background paper, which is from the Cocoa Vanilla Legendary collection. And I liked it because the triangles have a bunch of different colors in it. So the colors like I'm trying to pull out are also in the background. And so the banners in the sketch, back to the sketch again, have a lot of, well, first of all, they have fishtails on them. I'm not doing the fishtails. And then they have a lot of layers behind them. And so instead of doing 4, I'm only doing 3. Just because I didn't have, like, I could have used those little wallet-sized photos, but I decided I really didn't want to do that. I wanted to use these bigger ones. So I'm just going to use 3 instead of 4. So I was inspired by the sketch, but then I kind of veered off. And that's something that is totally, you know, part of the fun of sketches, is you can just take it as kind of a starting point and then do whatever you want with them. They're really just there for inspiration. And so, like I was saying, Christy's doing this 30 days again for April, and she has a lot of people playing along with her. I'm going to try to play along as much as I can. I think there are like 5 or 6 other people who are also either playing along every day or they're going to try to play along every day. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of people. If there are links available, I will put them down in the description box below. Otherwise, you can just search 30 days of sketches, or search the hashtag. It's hashtag 30DSCBL5, because this is her 5th time doing this series. So. And I'm going to apologize if you can hear my computer. It decided the fan needed to be on. I hate when it does that. It drives me crazy. So anyway, I am adding another layer. This was a little scrap of paper. I think this is also from a Pink Fresh Studio paper. But don't quote me on that, because again, it's a scrap, so I'm not 100% sure. And it's just kind of a light blue. And I did pop each of the photos up on some fun foam, and now I'm just trying to like Frankenstein this piece together. Oh good, and you can see my little hairs there. Awesome. So just sticking everything down. I kind of varied my layers, made them different sizes and everything. And then, so in the sketch, it kind of had this look of tulle or something behind the layers, so I wanted to do something like that, and I thought I would bunch it up like this, but I don't like the way this looks, so I'm going to end up changing it. I feel like it just looks too ruffly for my son or something, so I do cut it down. Well, I'm literally cutting it down, but then I also take the ruffles out and just put a single layer behind it. And tulle is one of those products that make it look like you're using kind of mixed media, but it's super easy to work with for the most part if you have the right adhesive. So I recommend using a tape gun. Wet glue is kind of useless. The other thing you can do is use like like you can't put the tool down and put your hand on it, obviously, with wet glue, because it will squeeze out and get all over your hand. So that's why I like glue tape, because, you know, it's not a ridiculous mess if you get it on your hand. I've also used hot glue and put it directly on the background paper and then stuck the tool to that and then stuck whatever on top of it. So there's, you know, multiple ways of doing it. Whatever works for you. Mine is whatever way avoids the most mess, because I hate glue messes and I hate glue on my hands. Yeah, I don't know why. It just is. I get it everywhere then. It's everywhere. Like on my table, on my papers, on my photos. Like it just gets everywhere. So this, I was just showing you the brand start from this paper. And while I was kind of babbling on there for a while, I fussy cut out a bunch of these little tickets. And this is from a Doodlebug paper. And I love it because it's like rainbow tickets, so you can use them on everything. And I really like using tickets a lot. Excuse me, I used to use them a lot more. And I'm sorry about my voice. I just woke up and I haven't really talked yet today, so it's taken a little bit to warm up here. So I really like tickets, and you saw me using my hole punch to kind of pop out the little hole, corners and everything. And now I'm just going through my embellishments, and again, these are from Cocoa Vanilla Legendary. I'm going to pull out some stars. I thought that Hey Good Lookin' was perfect. That little circle says like 100% authentic or something. So that works for this. In the picture that it's by, he's wearing a pink shirt. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many boys are wearing pink shirts nowadays, but he looks so handsome. And I love the one with the hat too. And then the one on the glasses, that's pretty much what he looks like now. Yeah, he's just my handsome boy. So just sticking everything down, layering things up. I'm going to pop a few things up on some fun foam, and then just kind of sticking everything down. So the reason I added pink to this layout is because of that pink shirt. I wanted it to look a little bit better. It just happened to work out that the blue background in the photo is in the center, which I really like that, so that it's not kind of making a balance issue for me, because it's right in the middle, because the other ones have that like brownish gray background. And just sticking everything down. So for today, I know for sure Christy has uploaded her video. This is actually April 1st. I thought I had another day. I have 3 days ahead. But I don't know, for some reason I thought that April 1st was tomorrow. I don't know why. All week I've been going on the assumption that April 1st was on Thursday, so I don't know. So now I was struggling with my title a little bit. So I don't know if you saw, but as I was sticking my little clusters down, I actually moved them up a little bit, which I'm kicking myself for, but everything was glued down. I wasn't going to try to pull it off. But I was going to put my title, and I still am going to put my title above that middle photo. I just don't have as much space now. But I'm using these tile stickers from Heidi Swap to do the years of the photo underneath each one. And then I'm going to use those thickers, and they are little foam ones with like that cardstock overlay thing, and they have like a white line through them. And I'm also going to use those other black ones there. And I'm just going to do through the years. That's just going to be the title, because that's what it is. It's him through the years. So, and I don't like how close it is to the top of the page, but like I said, I had already screwed that up. So yeah, we're just going to go with it. I think that's all. I think this is pretty much close to the end. I can't think of anything else that I add to this. But like I said, Christy's video is definitely up. I'm sure she will have links down below her video, so I will try to include any links that I can find to people who are playing along. You can go to Instagram and search the hashtag. Again, that's hashtag 30DSCBL5. You can also just search hashtag 30DSCBL and see all of the previous years' inspiration. But yeah, I'm so excited to be playing along with her. She's my bestie. We talk all the time, so really excited about that. Oh yeah, I decided to add a little cluster down at the bottom, so I'm just going to build that up using scraps off my table here. But yeah, so I'm hoping I get all 30 days done. I'm not going to do videos for every single one. Some of them are just going to be like on Instagram. Like day 3, I'm pretty sure is just Instagram, but I'm super excited to be playing along. If you haven't checked out Paper Issues, definitely go over a lot of the challenge or a lot of the sketch challenges this month. A lot of these sketches I'm going to be doing, like pairing it with a Paper Issues challenge, just because I need to not use my brain while I'm doing this, as I'm doing homeschool as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!